Willkommen zurück, Freunde des kargen Wüstenklimas. Wir spielen heute wieder The Invincible und wir sind letzte Folge auf diesen beschädigten Transporter aufmerksam gemacht worden, weil sich da ja diese sogenannten Fliegen befinden sollen. Und den schauen wir uns jetzt mal an.
I've located one of the transporters, sir. Please don't celebrate yet, though. Something strange has happened to it.
Get to the point, please. What's wrong with it?
The outer shell is damaged. There are holes everywhere.
Like from bullets?
No, it looks like it's been corroded by strong acid.
Naja, so abwegig ist das ja gar nicht. Denn es gibt ja auf der Erde auch Bakterien, die ja Plastik fressen. Also warum sollte es auch keine Pflanzen oder Büsche oder Tiere geben, Bakterien, Viren, was auch immer, die Metall fressen? Kann ja auch sein.
Bushes already protrude from the holes.
I don't get it. Those bushes again. And here I thought it was all coming together.
We figured out that bushes can consume metal to build their own tissue. Maybe that's what's happened here.
Bushes ate the metal shell. Where did they come from in the first place?
I admit, it's quite puzzling. There's something I need to do before moving on.
Ja, dann gucken wir uns dann mal ein bisschen näher um hier, ne? Hier liegt noch einer. Tagebuch aktualisiert, hier auch. Hier liegt ein Koffer. Kommen wir hier rein? Ne, kommen wir nicht. Da ist ein Kraftfeldgenerator, da kommen wir wahrscheinlich auch gar nicht lang, ne? Also so wie das aussieht. Das heißt, hier kommen wir auch nicht rein. Da ist ein laufender Transporter, da ist ein Kraftfeldemitter, geschmolzener Felsen und nochmal ein geschmolzener Felsen. Okay, gut, da gehen wir nochmal zurück, weil wir müssen ja nochmal rein da in den kleinen Transporter. Wir sollten uns ja da noch ein bisschen umsehen. So. Hier ist nix.
The door to the cargo bay has budged a little, but it won't open fully. It's too awkward to squeeze in. The whole vehicle is just stuffed with bushes.
But can you see past them?
Not quite yet. Now. I can see broken containers. No sign of the flies.
Just plenty of bushes.
You have some theories, sir?
Everything that comes to my mind seems absurd.
You go ahead, sir. As I see it, no idea is too absurd right now.
I haven't quite thought it through. Not yet. Maybe after I listen to your assessment.
Well, look, I think it might work like this. The bushes and flies have a symbiotic relationship. I even consider that the flies are part of the bushes. Just like the fruits. If the flies can fly, they behave more like insects. And the bushes like plants.
I see we're getting back to biological analogies. According to your profession, do I correctly conclude that you are confident that this can be a life form?
Given the age of the oldest forms and the evidence of continued activity, differentiation, a particular drive towards miniaturization, improvement, And lethal effectiveness. I dare say that we are dealing with an evolution here. Far longer than that of human. Also very different. And dead.
Necro evolution. Mortuus evolutionis. I still don't understand where this change is coming from.
What if I said that the flies and bushes are the same thing, but in different forms? When they need to move, they develop moving parts, the flies. When they need to multiply, expand their volume, they settle on the metal substrate, form bushes, absorb raw material. And they are again ready to transform and relocate to a new source. And so on and so forth.
And I can tell you it's the most sophisticated form of being I've ever heard of, with all the skepticism that comes with it.
Rein theoretisch wäre das tote Evolution. Andererseits könnte das auch eine hochtechnologische Waffe sein, die vor Jahrtausenden oder Jahrmillionen von der vorhergehenden Zivilisation entwickelt wurde und somit ja die Technologie einfach auffrisst. Das kann doch auch sein. Wäre jetzt auch meine Theorie.
There are powerful emitters in the center. Similar to those on energobots.
Emitters only? Do they look like they're buried in the ground?
Yeah.
Then you're looking at the top of the energobot. Well, look carefully. Energobots can bury themselves in such a way that only the emitters protrude from the surface.
Ja, das heißt, wenn man da so ein bisschen ranzoomt.
Ah, got it.
Ja, gut. Er hat sich eingegraben.
The force field melted adjacent rocks.
They had to run the generator on full power. They were defending themselves after all.
From the swarm of flies, I presume.
We don't know how large it was. They didn't capitulate. That's a good sign.
Well, I don't know that. So far, I can only confirm that the field has not dissipated. Yet.
Ja, genau. Also das Feld besteht noch. Aber ob die kapituliert haben, weiß keiner. Der Transporter läuft noch.
The second transporter is under a force field. It's hovering above the ground.
So it is operational. Probably also in better shape than the other one.
It certainly looks better.
The cargo may be intact then.
Finde einen Weg unter dem Kraftfeld hindurch. Ja, das wird schon interessant werden.
I know how to get inside. Under this field.
Will you dig a tunnel?
I won't have to. There's already an entrance. I just need to get to it.
Okay, dann würde ich sagen, gehen wir doch mal zurück zum Seiteneingang. Ah, Moment, schaut mal, hier ist noch eine Notiz. Man muss hier wirklich alles genau anschauen, sonst vergisst man irgendwas. Ich weiß es jetzt nicht, ob es wichtig ist. Haben wir eventuell hier noch irgendwas vergessen? Ich gucke mich lieber noch mal um. Ne, hier ist gar nichts. Und hier, da können wir auch nicht mehr reinschauen. Alles klar. Na gut. Das ist aber auch hier wirklich ein unwegsamer Weg. So, Mensch, ganz schön eng hier.
Astrogator, I found their probe. Looks like it hid from the flies. Or just ended up here by pure luck.
Luck indeed. This registry could be valuable, especially if it managed to photograph everything from a greater distance.
Die hat mich gerade fotografiert. Die Sonne.
Come here, little probie. Oh, that didn't work. It flew away.
Is it scared of you too?
I'd rather say that my lack of authorization is more of a problem than me being scary. I won't be able to bring the probe down unless I find a working controller.
Ich frage mich gerade, wo es da hingeht. Da unten. Ah, da mal weiter, ne? So, was ist denn das hier? Ach, hier liegt noch einer rum.
I got inside the field. Do you copy, sir?
Of course. The force field doesn't block radio waves. I suggest the following. If this transporter is actually running, it doesn't make any sense to take out the containers and carry them with you. You're going to take the whole transport. You'll have the flies in large numbers and a powerful means of transport that can fly over terrain inaccessible to the rover. But before you leave, you need to take down the force field. So first, the Energobot, turning off the force field, then transporter, departure. All clear?
All good and clear as the sky is blue. Just waiting for things to go sideways.
So, also das ist hier dieser Bot, der sich so eingegraben hat. Die Sonde.
Yeah, it's here.
Ach, guck mal, kann man da unten reingehen? Ist ja witzig. Können wir hier noch irgendwas anklicken? Nee, ne? Das geht hier nicht. Ah, da drinnen sieht man dann halt auch dieses Feld. So, mal ausschalten das Ding hier. So. Schildenergie.
The field is no longer a problem. Disabled.
All that's left is to get the flies out of it.
Ja, und was mache ich jetzt hier drin? Sieht ja alles interessant aus. Aber ich würde hier nicht reingehen in diese Kammer. Man weiß ja nie, was hier passiert. Oh, ich glaube, das wird auch ein bisschen heiß. Ja, was kann man jetzt hier machen? Hier ist noch ein Schalter.
Just as I thought. The equipment's still active, but everyone here's dead. Send shivers down your spine.
I know it's hard getting used to the sight of corpses.
It's more than that. I'm starting to understand the suffering they felt in their final moments. They were left to fend for themselves, yet unable to do so. This one man, he even ate parts of his suit, trying to survive.
Na, wohl bekomm's. Und dem ist es wahrscheinlich nicht bekommen. Ich verstehe nur nicht, was man hier drinnen machen kann. Aber vielleicht müssen wir hier noch mal rein, man weiß es ja nicht. So, den Bot haben wir jetzt deaktiviert. Wir sollen ja jetzt mit dem fahren hier. Ist auch clever, hier die Leiter direkt an den Schubdüsen anzusetzen.
I'm climbing onto the hovering transporter.
Before you leave, though, please check that the cargo is intact.
Sieht gut aus.
All good. I hope. Will this really help our people, Astrogator?
It will, I'm sure. So, what? Off we go? Yasna, what are you wondering about?
Na, vielleicht lasse ich die Fliegen zurück.
What if we're making a mistake? Maybe I shouldn't take the flies off Regis. Maybe it's better to leave them alone. Here, where they belong.
What are you...
I just worry that we might spread this threat. And the tragedy of one planet becomes a tragedy of entire galaxies. Not to mention all humanity.
Forgive me, Doctor, but that sounds a bit overdramatic. We
Ah,
can handle some mechanical flies. Humanity survived worse.
And you sound like a fool, sir. How can you be so sure? We were clueless just a moment ago. We've only just begun to understand what's going on. But you already know how to handle it.
Yasna, I promise you, we'll analyze everything thoroughly. Now we need to focus on getting you out of there. Can we at least agree on that?
Yes. First, though, I'd like to check the cargo.
Very well. Just hurry up.
der will doch nur diese selber überprüfen, beziehungsweise für sich selber beanspruchen, damit sie eine Waffe entwickeln können. Also, ich würde denen nicht trauen. Nicht ein Stück würde ich denen trauen. Okay, also... Ich würde sagen, die sind abhanden gekommen. Ja, da ist ja keiner drin. Da ist ja nichts drin. Die sind leer. Ach, Moment, da jetzt. Guckt euch das an, da.
Wow. I must admit, they look amazing.
Yasna, what have you done?
I'm watching them, nothing more. Don't worry, sir.
What? Some goddamn black hole has opened in the stratosphere. And you say not to worry. Just look outside, Doctor. See for yourself.
Was ist da los? Ops. Diese komischen Fliegen scheinen das Bewusstsein zu beeinflussen. Sie wurde ferngesteuert. So.
Hello, Dragonfly. I fell, but everything's all right. I'm fine. Oh shit! That's stupid. They're alive. These bushes. Something's flying out of them. It's those creatures. They're the ones doing it.
Das sind mehr als Fliegen. Viel, viel mehr. Das ist eine Waffe. 100 Pro.
Fuck! The same thing over and over again! No wonder we finally ran out of luck. Too much of this damn curiosity. Who needs to know what might kill us? We're getting killed anyway.
I don't know if I should interrupt your speech, sir. It is quite interesting to listen to.
Yasna! This is too much. I've asked you how many times already.
So, wartet, Moment. Das ist nicht das letzte Mal. Das letzte Mal, genau, versprochen.
If I counted correctly, but I'm not planning another.
The first 4 weren't planned either.
At least we learned the truth about this planet and the inorganic beings that inhabit it.
What good does that do us, though?
We know the cause of the stupor. Maybe we can find a way to cure our people. If anyone from the Alliance survived, and they already started their research into a cure.
I wouldn't count on it. It's more likely they're all dead.
Not necessarily. It's a large base, and I only found a few bodies. The rest of them must be somewhere.
Or you'll find more corpses, Yasna.
Ja.
Hey! Something changed. The balloon over the base disappeared.
You mean it flew away, or did it fall to the ground?
Oh, I hope it's the latter. If it caught the west wind, it would have fallen in this area.
Ja, lokalisiere den Erkundungsballon. Da liegt er rum. Warum liegt er da?
We're lucky. It's hanging from a cliff, close to the ground.
Can you get to it? Unhook it?
Maybe that won't be necessary. Oh, shit. Somebody's here.
If all you're seeing is dots on the tracker...
No. I can see them with my own eyes. 2 of them, even.
2 people. Alive.
2 Menschen.
Where did they go?
Have you lost them?
Well, I can't see them now. They were here just a second ago.
Are you sure? What did they look like?
One was wearing an Alliance suit, a green one. The other one, I don't know. He looked different.
I see. And now they are nowhere to be found.
Damn right.
Doctor...
I know what I saw. 2 people alive. Some of them survived.
And you're going to look for them?
Yes. I'm glad we understand each other, sir.
I suggest focusing on what's certain. That balloon is still there, is it not? If it had operational cameras, we might get some answers.
You don't have to convince me, Astrogator. I'm going.
The rover is nearby if needed.
Good to know. Thank you.
How are you feeling?
Let me just say this. Literally everything hurts. I don't know where frustration ends and a contused lung begins. But at least...
Yes.
I'm alive.
Ja. Nur müssen wir nur irgendwie hier runter.
You know what, sir? That whole incident at the start of my journey.
Yes, I remember.
I got badly hurt back then, and I damaged the radio.
And you lost your memory.
The thing is, it wasn't the real cause. There were bushes there too. Remember, sir? Just after the fall, the same black cloud of flies gathered above me. They subjected my brain to an electromagnetic field.
Yasna, that's what you suspect.
I know it. The memory of that event came back to me.
So it was the flies all along. In the case of our crew as well.
Yes. And that antimat in the tunnels and the whole convoy. It happened to all of them.
Na ja, gut, die Frage ist aber, wie komme ich jetzt hier runter oder weiter? Geht nirgendwo hier lang. Oder müssen wir jetzt hier da hinten vielleicht. Ja, hier geht ein Weg lang. Sehr schön. Gefährliche Ecke hier. Sollten Sie mal ein Schild aufstellen. Da kommt ein Buggy angefahren. Hey, Moment mal. Bleib mal stehen, Junge. Oder hat vielleicht der Astrogator unseren Buggy dahin fahren lassen? Das wäre natürlich eine super Geste von ihm. Schnell mal rein, ne? In den Buggy, bevor der abhaut. Nehmen wir ihn mit. Buggy fahren. Das ist gut. Buggy fahren kann ich. Was ich noch nicht ganz verstanden habe an der Geschichte ist hier, er sagte, der Astrogator, dass er sich schon viermal verloren hat oder mehrfach verloren hat. Ist das jetzt hier eine Zeitreise gewesen oder irgendwie oder Gedächtnissprung oder was auch immer? Weil es ja irgendwie merkwürdig, dass er das gesagt hat so nebenbei, dass er sich schon viermal verloren hat. Weil er ja diese Ansprache gehalten hat. So, Moment mal, warte mal, wir müssen hier runter, ne? Wir sind hier falsch. Ah ja, da sind wir ja hier wieder. Okay, das heißt, wir müssen rechts rum. Der Ballon, der war doch hier irgendwo. Oder war da noch ein weiter?
I'm getting close to this fallen balloon.
What's so funny?
Oh, nothing, sir. It's just, in my mind it sounded like the title of some Renaissance painting.
The fallen balloon of Regis.
Yes, exactly.
So, wie komme ich jetzt raus hier? Mal sehen, vielleicht hält er ja irgendwo automatisch an. Dass wir ihn irgendwo abstellen können. So, mal raus hier kurz. Ah, der hat bestimmt wieder
I found the recorder.
Fotos
The
geschossen.
fallen recorder of Regis.
Please stop.
Neue Fotos, noch mal schauen.
From the top. Let's see. The 25th day of the mission. Morning. The balloon goes up. You can see the immediate surroundings of the base. They're operating at full capacity. The base is active.
Bisschen dunkel, die Fotos, ne? Vielleicht können wir mal hier ins Licht gehen, sehen wir vielleicht was besser. Ja, hier.
I didn't see that from below. They parked several vehicles on top of a nearby hill. The balloon is moving away from the base.
Which direction?
Approximately south. It found some water reservoirs. Many of them. Rocks, water, sand.
Anything noteworthy?
No, not really. No people, units, nor significant changes in the surroundings. The balloon's completing its loop. It seems quieter at the base. But there's still a few people.
Also merkwürdig ist es ja, der Ballon fliegt nach Süden, macht da Aufnahmen, da ist nichts, fliegt zurück zur Basis. Ist das jetzt einfach nur seine Route, seine Flugroute, die er da fotografiert hat, zur Überwachung? Fragezeichen.
They're grouping up. A dozen people gathered in the square, next to the vehicles. 2 vehicles that weren't there before. They've left. There are no vehicles. There's no one. They must have set off towards their old base.
Or to the ship?
But why didn't they wait for the convoy to return?
Maybe they didn't know the others were in trouble.
Doubtful. It was after the Cloud's attack.
Well then, apparently that's how the Alliance treats its people. Lousily, without dignity.
Das glaube ich nicht. Ich glaube, dass der Astrogator mehr weiß.
The subsequent shots are similar to each other. They show an empty base. There are actually quite a few of these. Oh, captured the moment I entered the base. And it's empty again.
Das ist schon merkwürdig. Aufzeichnungszeit, genau. Das heißt also, es muss zu verschiedenen Zeiten passiert sein.
At 2 o'clock in the afternoon. I was on my way to the convoy by then.
So we won't find out anything else.
Wait, you're wrong. Someone was in the base. A man.
So he's real after all.
I knew it. I told you.
That you did. Please forgive my doubt. But where is this man now? And can we expect any more?
I think he's near the base. Judging by the last slide, the Alliance must have a hideout there.
And we need to go back, I guess.
Begib dich zum Unterschlupf der Allianz. Also wieder zurückfahren oder wie?
You know, Doctor, decades of space travel have instilled a certain conviction in me. I think people can be more dangerous and deceitful than anything else we may encounter on our journey.
I know that. Sometimes I think the presence of humans is the worst thing that happened in space. Or to space even.
And why do you insist on seeking them out?
Because I also believe in human goodness. The selfless desire to help others. I can't believe otherwise. All my efforts would be meaningless.
I don't know whether to envy you or to worry even more.
Das heißt, wir müssen jetzt also komplett zurück zur Basis wieder. Das war doch hier irgendwo lang. Bin mir nicht mehr ganz sicher, aber ich glaube, wir müssen hier durch dieses Tal durch. Hier war das UFO, genau. Ich glaube, hier müssen wir lang. Da, genau. War das hier? Oh, es sieht ja alles gleich aus. Ja, sind wir ja schon fast da, ne? Ich glaube, hier habe ich mich verfahren. Wir müssen, glaube ich, nach rechts. Und dann nach links. Ja, das war doch hier diese trockene Wüste hier. Ach Mensch. Jetzt sind wir einfach im Kreis gefahren. Naja, warum nicht? Wir hätten einfach nur geradeaus fahren müssen.
Again.
Is it right near the base, within range of the control center?
Affirmative.
And?
Do you expect me to rummage through the enemy's equipment? Again?
Well, in my opinion, the more we learn while delaying our encounter with the Alliance, the better. So, what will it be, Doctor?
Agreed. I'm curious to see what it's recorded. Especially since it witnessed what happened to the convoy.
Ich glaube, wir müssen hier runter noch. Ich weiß ja gar nicht, wo genau er gesehen wurde. Es muss hier irgendwo in der Basis gewesen sein.
I could have spent countless days in this base and still not discovered their hideout. And it's right above my head. All I needed to do was look up.
So this means there's a view of the entire base from up there.
I'll confirm when I get there. But yeah, I think so. I know what's on your mind, sir. I could have been under surveillance ever since I arrived here.
Don't turn off your tracker. Maybe it'll give you a slight advantage before meeting them.
Okay. Der muss ja hier irgendwo stehen. Die Sonde ist auf jeden Fall da und sagt, wahrscheinlich sollen wir dann nochmal rein. Ja, und das werden wir auch tun, aber erst in der nächsten Folge. Werden wir mal schauen, ob wir diesen mysteriösen Mann dann noch finden. Also, ich wünsche euch was. Wir sehen uns. Bis dann.